Ik heb ondertussen een R&B, neo soul, afro artist hier in de building. Maar ze doet nog veel meer, maar we gaan het hierbij laten, want anders zijn we tot morgen bezig. April Maey heeft eigenlijk onlangs een EP'tje gedropt, Moonchild. En wil je weten wie, wat, waar, wanneer? Ik zou zeggen, blijf gewoon luisteren, want ze is in de building en we gaan er zo meteen over praten. Hey, what's up, April Maey?
What's up, man? Thank you for the invite. Happy to be here.
Well, happy to have you here. Well, first of all, when you contacted me, well, you didn't contact me, but I've noticed like a new mail address management, and I think I saw Coda management.
Yes.
So let's maybe start with that, because my first question was, since we've seen each other here, because I think that last year, 2 years ago, I interviewed you. I think that lots have changed for you. So what changed for you? And let's maybe talk about this Coda management thing. Who are they? What do they do?
Yeah, so basically, I think what's happened with me is just I'm starting to become more strategic and kind of like moving pieces around to build my structure and a solid foundation for my music and what I've got going on. So I started working with Coda earlier on this year, and basically we're just figuring out how to collaborate to push the music, connect with the community a bit more, and obviously to take some stuff off of my indie hands, my independent hands. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
Yeah,
so definitely we're gonna need people to support and play their part, and that's what Coda is here for.
All right, cool. Because it's not really easy as an indie artist, right? Like doing everything yourself by yourself. Well, you have a team, but like it's independent.
Still, yeah, exactly. You still have to be the one to move the pieces. Like the pieces don't move themselves, right?
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be connected, know the direction, and usually the artists and the core team are the ones who have to figure that out and then communicate it to everyone else. And that itself is a chore.
Yeah, and is it easy to, because you said it yourself, it's a chore, but is it easy to hand that chore over to somebody else? Because you're handing your career to somebody else, actually.
Oh, it's not easy at all, because you always want to know. Sometimes I'd be like, so what's going on over there? Can I help?
Can I help? Are y'all good?
You're good, like, if you need me to do something, I'm away, So, yeah, it's definitely not easy, but it's something I've had to learn. I'm still learning every day how to, dish out responsibilities, and also just knowing when to hand something over.
Yes.
It's a big
skill.
It's a big skill.
Yeah.
Not everyone knows that. So I'm learning every day, and it's going well. I think I'm doing good right now. The team's doing good, and everyone that's joining is doing good, so happy about that.
All right, cool. And shout out to the team.
Shout out to the team.
Yeah, because like you said, everything is going well. You even dropped Moonchild, an EP, so that means everything is
Best
going well.
project ever.
Okay, I like that. Talk your shit.
Yes,
talk your shit. Now, before we talk about it, I've seen that you did a release party to, get together with the maniacs, like you like to call them, like the fans, the people who like your music. First of all, how was it? Second of all, why didn't we see you perform in Brussels though? Because it was in Ghent. Always Ghent. You forget about us quickly, but it's okay.
No, what you say? Man, don't do this to me, man. Okay, so how was it? It went crazy. It was crazy. It was nice to have everyone in that cozy setting. Shout out to Kapow for letting us use their space and making it a memorable night for everyone. Everyone had fun. It was a really good show. For me, it was just about playing my music for the first time, connecting with the people who have been supporting me from like Ticket to Anywhere, like 2020, seeing those fans again in person, my maniacs. That was the most important thing for me.
And how did they react to it?
They loved it, man. Like we had the atmosphere was crazy, to be honest. The atmosphere was good. Everyone was just excited to be there. I saw like my manager get in some, social stuff getting on. So everyone was just happy to connect, and that's what we did it for. So they could hear the music first and kind of give, the stamp of approval on it. So that was what was important for me, and I think we achieved that. So I'm grateful to move on to the next step. Now, we're talking about why I've done it in Ghent and not Brussels. So first of all, I love both cities, man. Like,
okay.
But you know, I wanted it. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I love Brussels, I love Ghent, but you know, Ghent is where everything started for me. So, and I feel like I haven't connected to that community as much as I should. There's a lot of like silent listeners and players, whereas in Brussels, you know, I've got y'all. Like y'all are loud, man.
Exactly.
Y'all are loud on Spotify.
Yes.
Y'all are loud on Apple Music. So I see y'all. I perform in Brussels a lot as well. So I just wanted to bring something home to Ghent and let Ghent know that, you know, I'm still here for y'all as well. Like, I got you.
Okay, now I understand. It's like Drake did all those shows in LA and New York, and then he comes back to Toronto.
You know,
yeah, to the home base.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Okay, cool. Now let's talk about the first single, Calm. Calm actually. Not maybe like content-wise, but maybe the feel. It made me think about like the far away type April Maey, like a little bit, you know, like Afro R&B, you know, like very smooth, you know, like when you came to the studio like 1-2 years ago, like it was giving that. Why this one as the first? Why drop this one first, like as a first single of the EP?
So, in my opinion, I feel like Calm is probably the most pop-sounding record on the project.
Yeah, but it's also the most loaded records if you look at the content.
Exactly, it's also the most loaded, and I feel like it's also fused with quite a few genres. You know, you hear pop in there, you hear Afrobeat, you hear R&B in there. Different elements as well. So I feel like it was the track that most people would connect to immediately. And there are obviously other, you know, silent gems like Julia, Poe.
Yes.
All of them have their different, you know, strengths, I believe. But I think Calm is just, it was the greatest track to just push forward first, and that's why I went with it.
Okay, but you're talking about calm and calmed, but nothing was calm about the content of the track, about the record. So I hear like pain, I even hear rage, I hear like suicidal problems. So let's maybe talk about that. Like. Why Calm?
Man, I feel like Calm is about finding peace, man. You know, this is someone who has been going through a lot of emotional struggle, you know, stress, frustrations, and this person is just asking for everything to calm down, let me breathe, you understand?
Yes.
So I mean, it's the type of song I wrote when, you know, I had a lot of things on my mind from my experiences, from people around me as well, and that's what inspired it. It's just everything needs to shut down a little bit so I can think, so I can breathe, and I hope people can connect with it that way.
Okay. Well, I have a couple more questions about that record, but maybe let's listen to it first so the listener know what we're talking about.
Let's go.
April Maey, Calm Hoy. Let's go.
No focus again. Can't forget the pain. Pay my dues. Nobody cared. I done bust up the place, so finish hiding my face. Right back in. Say you no send. Reach out, don't leave me. I wanna be found. Wake up, it's evening. Why can't we be calm? Falling. glad that I'm riding for ya. Please don't leave, yeah, don't leave. Like something come upon me. I can't leave, she brought me on. Want me on. Tension, breathing and falling. Tension, tension, breathing, falling. Tension. Reach out, don't leave me. I wanna be found. Wake up this evening. Why can't we be calm? Be calm.
April Maey with Calm. Damn. Wat een tune, wat een tune. Is zoals ze zegt, een beetje een mix van alles. Een beetje R&B hoor je erin, een beetje afro, een beetje soul. Er zit een beetje van alles in. And alright. Honestly, like I told you, I still have a lot of questions about this record because I have the feeling that it's kind of like you said, it's a powerful. There's a powerful message in it, a very personal message for yourself, like the struggles, stuff like that. But in the end, you still want to calm things down, and that's actually very interesting. So why drop such a record now? Because I know artists, I know that it's an every year struggle. Like it's not something that you struggle with right now. You know, like the struggle of like the doubts and the trials and the tribulations. Why drop Calm now?
So, I mean, the big thing for me was the project, right? I had to figure out, first of all, what songs fit together in the project and how they could work together to tell the bigger story, which is, I mean, Moonchild is about somebody who is sensitive, right? It's very sensual, very connected to the spiritual, as well as has, foundations in the real world where we're at. So it's really exploring different ranges of emotions, and I had to pick the perfect track to kind of take us on a little roller coaster through, frustration and understanding those struggles. And I feel like Calm is the one that's packed with all these different themes. So I feel like it just pops out straight away because of the theme, the project, and everything's connected together. Okay,
makes sense. But now let's talk about other tracks because you were talking about Julia.
Julia.
Yeah. Also a song that I liked, and honestly, talking about campaigns and stuff like that, I have this feeling that you intend to keep your link to Africa and especially to Nigeria by still making content directed at them.
Yes.
Like I saw the Audiomack Africa thing. It was vibes. The vibes. Like the content was vibes. I was like, okay, cool. And I understand why you would make such content for Audiomack Africa. So my question to you is basically, is it important for you to stay in tune with Nigeria, with Lagos?
Of course.
With Africa.
Of course. I mean, I just got back from Nigeria, by the way, a couple of days ago.
Still jet lagged?
I mean, I'm adjusting. It's culture shock,
Exactly.
Belgium slapped me like, you're back.
Yeah, you're back. Rain.
Yo, but definitely I want to keep a connection because I am Nigerian, right? So there has, no matter what I do, it's always going to be connected to Lagos, where I grew up, to Nigeria, which is home to me, right? Belgium is like my second home.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I try to infuse the language a little bit, make sure I'm not trying to overdo it, trying to be something. I'm just trying to be myself, who I am. I'm not reaching too much or anything like that. So it definitely plays a part. I feel like that also adds to the way I express myself, right? Because in Nigeria, we speak Pidgin and all that. In Belgium, we don't have no Pidgin. So there's some things I say in Pidgin that's just going to hit harder than if I were to say it in English.
Yeah. And honestly, if you know, you know.
If you know, but it also exposes people to the culture because I have a couple of my friends or people I work with, they're like, what does that mean? And I explained it to them, and now they've learned a little bit about pidgin just by listening to
Okay,
my
and do your friend like also put like the O at the end of every?
Oh yeah, they do. They do. They do. No, that's.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one thing everyone learns straight away. The
Of
O.
course, of course, of course. Even me, that's what I like the most about.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's mad.
But can they actually expect some more live performances and live acts over there, or like how is
What in Nigeria?
like in Nigeria?
Like me performing?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely, and not this year though. Not in
Okay.
maybe not this year. I'm going to see what the rest of the year is looking like. But for right now, I'm quite focused on Belgium at the moment, on Europe at the moment, and then my digital campaigns as well, trying to get more videos out there, content for the peoples, you know, they need that.
Exactly.
And yeah, basically, so no shows for now in Nigeria, but I'm not gonna close any opportunities out though.
Of
We'll
course.
see.
So they can still holler at you. And
I mean, if y'all wanna holler, I'm cool. It's cool.
okay, I like that. All right. Last time we talked here at the studio, we talked about the R&B scene, the hip hop scene, the artists you liked over here in Belgium. Do you have an update on maybe what you like, and also what you think of the scene right now, like the hip hop scene, the R&B scene? Tell us all about it.
It's buzzing, man. I definitely have seen way more music online than I saw last year.
Yeah.
Last year I saw a lot of performances, you know, live stuff.
Yes.
I didn't see that much music being released and promoted on the internet though.
Yeah, it wasn't the best year here in Belgium for music.
Right?
Yeah.
I felt that. So I mean, seeing a lot of people like in R&B, hip hop, you know, those are probably my two favorite genres, and then we go into pop and all that. Seeing a lot of more music just being released, especially with underground artists and all that. That's amazing. And the music sounds dope too, you know, like there are a lot of great mixes. Like I feel like the mixes and stuff have also stepped up.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because of outside influence or like everyone just, I don't know what's happening, but I feel like that's a solid improvement. And of course you have artists like Maey, you have Aja as well.
Yes.
You have Bankole.
Reno Bakole. Yeah.
Bankole. You know,
Yeah.
you got a lot of people doing things and making moves. A lot of women in, you know, black women in music as well. So I'm just happy to see it coming together.
Yeah, and I actually asked you this question because I also have this feeling like that there's something brewing, something new. People are more, you know, like in their own lane, making music for them, and it makes it more special. Like, especially the R&B, the neo soul, like that sound is really like very cool. Like, also shout out to Oriana Ikomo also doing her thing.
You know,
like honestly, there's a lot of great stuff going on.
Yeah, I want to see more though. I'm selfish. We want more. Let them breathe.
Yes. Amen to that. Amen to that. We want to see more. All right, cool. Okay. Maybe like it's maybe a stupid question.
No stupid questions, eh?
You sure?
No. I just ask.
You sure?
Ask.
You sure that it's not a stupid question?
I don't know, eh?
You will answer.
I'll answer.
Ghent or Lagos?
Jesus is Lord. What, bro, take that question back.
No stupid questions.
Hey, listen, yeah, I feel like I'm biased right now because I just got back from a trip in Lagos and it was literally the best trip ever with family and friends.
So you had a little bit of sun and you forgot about Belgium. Okay.
I came back. I had sunshine in Ghent for like one evening and it was done.
Yeah. It do be like that over
no
here.
shade though, but I mean it's got to be where I grew up for me. But I still love Ghent.
Yeah.
Come on. Wow.
Yeah. Well, next question.
Next question, please. Let's brush through that one.
Now, honestly, a more serious question. Because we were talking about, you know, like the scene over here, the R&B scene, the hip hop scene. Sometimes, especially in the R&B scene, sometimes I have this question, like, because R&B artists tend to express themselves more in English here in Belgium, I have the feeling. You know, like when I think about Lina, Syra, Maey, Oriana, you know, Reynel, like it's all in English, you know, and you too, you speak fluently, like, because you come from...
I don't have a choice.
Exactly, because you don't have a choice. But my question is, do you kind of feel a barrier, a language barrier sometimes? Like, is it sometimes harder to break here in Belgium, or not as an English-speaking artist?
I think...
Or is it easier?
It definitely is harder, right?
Okay.
Because we're talking about Belgium specifically. I feel like if we were talking about Europe, then English helps a lot.
Yes.
But in Belgium, you have different sorts of media. You know, people who like speak Dutch exclusively. Some of them speak just French. And not knowing either of the two, it's difficult as an independent artist, at least, to reach out to these people and connect with them, you know? Because when you speak English, it's like,
Yeah.
you understand, like, okay, oh, no problem.
Yeah. So you don't speak Dutch. So you don't speak French.
Yeah. You don't even speak one.
Yeah.
So I feel like that makes it a bit difficult, and I'm trying my best to, you know, learn at least one of these languages. I feel like my Dutch is getting better. Even though one of my bandmates, he gave me a 4/10. Damn,
4?
A 4, can you imagine?
Dus ik had eigenlijk het interview in Nederlands moeten doen.
Nee, wacht. Wacht.
Yeah.
Ik ben een 6.
Een 6 op 10?
Op 10.
Ja, dat is goed.
I think it's goed.
Ja, 6 is genoeg. Like, it's enough, you know?
I know, right?
Yeah?
But I'm still not confident enough to speak on radio.
Okay, let's...
But I'll improve. I hope that in the next year, I would do at least one interview in Dutch. That's my goal for the next 1 year.
Okay.
So yeah, it is a bit more difficult, I believe. And also just for me, like, I'm someone who likes to learn a lot about music, a lot about what's going on. So sometimes I do have to read the blogs and stuff, and you don't always have that translate button. You know, like on Twitter, you just hit translate and you got everything. But I don't always have that, so it's difficult to stay updated sometimes. But we still push in, like, it's working for now, right? So
okay, cool. What can we wish you this year? Like, what can we wish? Like, what do you want to accomplish? What do you want to achieve this year? Like more shows, more lives, more music, maybe more peace. Like,
I think if you could wish me something, just wish that my creative juices keep flowing.
Okay,
that's a blessing.
That's really a blessing,
Exactly.
Especially for an artist.
Especially for an artist, and this is across, you know, music, video, because I like to do a lot of things. I think of myself as a visual artist, so I make music, but I'm also like doing photography, making videos and stuff like that. So that creative juice is what's gonna get me where I need to be. I feel like it's my biggest asset, not one. You know, one career or the other, be it music or video or whatever. So just wish me that my creative juices keep flowing, and that would be perfect.
Okay, say less. I think that's a beautiful thing to wish to somebody. So I wish you a lot of creativity.
Thank
Lots of creative juices, a lot of blessings also. May they come to you.
Amen. Same to you, man.
All right, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for passing by. Thanks for coming to Brussels.
I got you. Always. When you guys call, I always pull up.
I like that. I like that. Voilà, je hoorde. Dus April Maey, ze heeft een nieuw EP, Moonchild. Klein EP'tje, ga checken. Heel dope muziek. Heel gewoon meer haar eigen. Heel persoonlijk ook. Trials and tribulations type shit. Dus ik zou zeggen, ga het gewoon gaan ontdekken. En het is ook gewoon heel digest. Easy to digest. Je kunt er gewoon naar luisteren. Heel leuk. Voilà.